Okay, so this is a spreadsheet for your income and expenses for the first year. So you need to make sure you are in the first year. That's on the place here, right? So let's say your current account have $4,297. So you put a number here. Okay, and okay, then how about the income? So your incomes might be from your parents, from your work, or other income, right? Let's say from your parents give you $10 each week, then you will have $520. Okay, all you need to do is to input the number 10 in that yellow highlighted box. You don't need to do anything in the green highlight box. So in case your parent give you more than 10, let's say $15, then you have more money. So you see the numbers in the green box, they will appear automatically. Okay, so you don't need to do any calculations. Right, so then you need to input the hourly rates for the work. Like your first job is in the Domino's, you work there for some hours. So each hour you earn $13. So that $13 means the average hourly rates. All right, so how many working hours per week? All right, so you need to imagine if you haven't got any work now, you need to imagine that possibly next year you have a plan to work longer hours, right? So our target is to get like a $300 saving each month. So you need to get some work, all right? So if your average working hours 20 hours, then you have your average income and okay, that's per week. All right, then how about your number of weeks for work each year? So that would be 42. So it depends on everyone. So some of you might work less than 42 hours, like only 40 hours. Then you will have 40 weeks, sorry. Then you will have a different yearly income. Okay, so in the end, you have each year. So that's the income for each year. Okay, so do you have other income, like income from your grandparents or other relatives, or you are going to sell something, right? So if there's nothing, then you just put 0. If there's something you like, you might get 100 gift from your grandparents, so you put 100. Okay, then you see the numbers here. So the number is the total income. Okay, so so be careful here because I make a mistake in the spreadsheets I give you. When I do this sum, I only add the other income and also the income from the work. I forgot to add the income from your parents. So please, okay, do go out here and double click total income, and you go into the box and you need to put plus which one. Okay, so you need to plus E3, which is the position for the box for the income from your parents. So you put E3 there. Okay, so you will get the income. All right. Okay, so and that's the total income. How about the expenses? Okay, so everyone will have very different expenses. So you just need to do an estimate for your expenses. And okay, so and you get the total expenses here, right? And now you've got your total income and also your total expenses. And how about your extra saving this year? So what do we mean by extra saving? Okay, extra saving, you just use your total income, take away your total expenses, all right, from the previous result. So you don't need to do any calculation. The spreadsheet will do that for you. And so that's $5,196. Okay, then here's the most important figure, which is the extra saving each month. So the extra saving each month is the amount you could save and put into account. And for that saving account, you can have an accumulated sum, right? So that extra saving per month comes from, okay, I give you the formula, comes from the extra saving this year. So that's $5,196 divided by 12 because there are 12 months each year. All right, so you get that number. Okay, so the next steps, because after you got the extra saving per month, okay, and you need to put that amount into the bank each month. all right, then the bank will pay you interest rate, and you have greater amount in the end of year. But how can we calculate the final amount in the bank? All right, so that's what you need to do. Okay, you go to the next line. That's 35, row 35. You double click it. All right, when you double click, you see that's the moving cursor moving into the box, and just go there and you highlight. You can use your mouse, use a keyboard to highlight the whole thing. That's the website. All right, so then you copy it. You might use Ctrl+C. Okay, then you go to the browser. In the browser, you just Ctrl+V. You paste the website, and then you will get the saving and term deposit calculator for a bank. All right. So, and you need to do something here. Okay, so the initial saving amount is not 10,000. It depends on your saving amount at the start of the year. So you go back to your spreadsheet, and here you see that's a number. That's a current saving, right? You might just copy this number. So Ctrl+C this one, right? Then you go back to that calculator, the online calculator, and you Ctrl+V the number here. All right, the interest rate, that means the yearly interest rate. So we are using 1.25. All you need to do is 1.25. Okay, then you become a percentage. Saving period is 1 year. Okay, so you say, how about would that be 3 years? Okay, so we do it year by year. So that's the first year. So that's the saving for the first year. So the saving period is only 1 year. Okay, so additional regular deposit, what does it mean? So you go back here. So additional regular deposit, that just means the extra saving each month. Okay, and that would just be 433, right? So you remember the number 433 here, you put here, right? So that's your additional deposit every month. Okay, so make sure that's a month, right? So your financial balance after 1 year would be $9,577. You just copy and paste, and you just copy this number and just go back to your spreadsheet. Okay, so that's F, that's the number in yellow highlight box. So you need to update this number. So this number, you just copy the previous number from the calculator, and that will be the number for the at the end of the first year in your account. Okay, make sure you've got that number. Okay, so that's the end of the first video. So after in this video, I've shown you how to get the amounts in your account after first year. Okay, if you have any problem, please go back to watch it again. Thank you.